What's wrong?
Nothing.
You sure?
I'm fine.
Okay, I won't ask you anymore.
It's just that, like, I don't feel like we're connected. You don't open up. You don't, like, share your feelings. Why don't you share your feelings? You don't tell me how you feel. You don't say much.
What do you mean I talk all the time?
You never express how you feel, though. Just open up to me. You can trust me. Why don't you tell me how you feel?
I'm not sure what you're asking. Can you explain it a bit better? I'm not sure what you're asking me.
I feel like there's this wall between us.
Really?
I feel like we're not connected because I don't know where this is going, how you feel, what you think about the future. Why are you afraid to open up? You can trust me. Just tell me how you feel so we can connect more.
But hang on, what?
I really feel disconnected from you.
Well, if you want me to be completely honest, I mean, I've had my heart broken in the past, but that's nothing new. So has everyone else. I've got my fears. I mean, what am I going to do in the future? Am I wasting my time at the job I'm doing? Should I be doing something else? How do I know what I should be doing? And even though I know I don't want to have children, what will my life be when I get older? And on top of that, worrying about the kind of existential fears of what I'm going to do. But I'm trying to maturely take my time and consider them carefully and be respectful to you and my family in terms of my own life.
Okay, but why are you so negative all the time? And you feel like you can't open up to me? I mean, why am I even here?
A recent video I made talked about how women, I don't think, really want to be understood, even if they say they do. They just want to be seen. And for them to be the totality of the relationship, for you to be hyper-focused and obsessed with them, for them to be the world to you. To them, that's romantic. So women don't want to be understood as much as they want the relationship and your obsession to be completely about them. Now, a corollary to that, that many guys have heard is that I want you to open up. Why don't you share your feelings? Why don't you share your emotions? I want to know. Just open up. You don't say anything. You know, you talk about this and that. You always act tough. You don't really open up to me. I want you to be open. I want you to be open. Now, I made a fairly old video where I talked about the extreme example of why women may want you vulnerable is to make you so vulnerable and fragile that you're willing to let women and children go first while you sink with the ship. Now, that's admittedly a very psychotic reason, but it does play into that. You take a look at women's romantic fantasies. When the man dies for them, they clutch their hearts and think, oh my God, that's so romantic. Whereas to us, it's abhorrent to even think about our wives or children dying for us. It would make us sick. But for women, it's the opposite feeling. For them, it's the height of romantic sacrifice when men die for them. So the crux of this video, when a woman asks you, I just want you to open up, I want you to share your feelings, she's not interested in your feelings, gentlemen, the way you might think, oh, she's asking me to express my fears, my loves, my concerns, show her exactly who I am. She doesn't care. She only cares about your feelings related to her. And they better be positive too. Not your fears, no. She just wants to hear how she's special, how much you care for her, how much you idolize her, how much you can't live without her, how much you're planning the future for her. Her. If your feelings and positive feelings and hopeful feelings are related to her, that's all well and good. But then again, there's the other side. Depending on the woman, it can appear needy and too weak. So again, my thing is you don't even bother. Just be honest. I've been the kind of person on the first date, I just talk, and whatever comes out, comes out. The me comes out. If I want to talk about relationships, or if I want to talk about politics, I want to ask about their past relationships. I am curious. I want to know everything. I want to know about the person. I don't avoid topics. I tell them exactly how I feel and who I am. Some find it interesting because it's refreshing to some, but most of the times women don't like it in my experience. They find it a bit too confronting. This guy's a bit too much of an open book. And by comparison, They might reflect on themselves and see a lacking where they can't be open, they're afraid, there might not be anything there. But if you can be some sort of slab of rock, a stoic masculine shell that abates all of life's problems and doesn't sort of burden her with any of that, don't worry your pretty little head about that. Yeah, just go shopping, let's go on holidays and let's have dinners. A lot of women just like that. That's all they need. So women don't want you to share, to offer your feelings for them to process, to read you, to understand you like a book, to go, that's interesting. A separate person who has their own needs and fears. They don't want that. A lot of women are emotional vampires where they want to feed off you emotionally. So you give to them. You give positive emotions to them. That's what they want. Emotional positivity. And so a guy mistakenly, and ostensibly it's rational, she's asking you to open up. Please tell me about your feelings. Open up. And you think, I like this girl. I've never met anyone like her. I can bring the walls down. I can tell her all my feelings. I can understand the impulse because it's related to freedom. I can be free for once. I don't need to put on this pretense of the boyfriend, the chivalrous person. I can just be me. And how refreshing would it be for someone to like me for me? But she doesn't want to hear your fears. She doesn't want to hear that you're just as uncertain about life as she might be. She wants to feel security, happiness, and levity from you. She wants to feel that you're so confident about the world she can feel safe with you. It's another reason women love men to make them laugh. I want a man who makes me laugh because a man that laughs is so confident that he'll laugh at the world. He's not afraid of what's out there and she can feel safe around him. When she wants you to open up and share your feelings, she wants you to share good feelings. And if they're good feelings about her, even better. In her eyes, she doesn't want you to talk about the reality and the serious concerns about life. I mean, I find those conversations interesting. No, she wants sunshine and rainbows. That's why you hear a lot of women, if you talk seriously about life, they'll accuse you of being too serious. Oh, why are you so negative? You always have to look on the negative side of life. You always have to be skeptical. I'm a positive person. You're just always negative. Life's full of good and bad. And if you can weigh up the two and come to a clearer understanding of life and put into clarity, that helps me to sleep at night rather than avoiding the elephant in the room and just pretending that the world is just sunshine and rainbows. I can't ignore the elephant in the room, but somehow you're supposed to. And a lot of alpha chads out there will say, well, human, you'll never get a girl like that. It's like, good. I can't sleep at night pretending there's no elephant in the room. I can't sleep at night pretending that there isn't good and bad. That if I go left, it's bad. If I go right, it's good. I just can't act in a feel-good movie that a woman wants me to, while at the same time demanding that I take care of the serious stuff in life. So yeah, she does want you to open up, but open up about positivity, and especially positivity related to her. So having said that, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button. It helps YouTube share my videos around. Give me a thumbs up if you feel like it. If not, give me a thumbs down. If you want to say thanks, there are donation options below, and I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.